Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Messerschmitt 100 here, this time with a review of the Pz.Kpfw B2 740F. Now to explain the F in the name, F is for Franricia, or France, because it's a French tank. There were a lot of B1s chassis captured, or B1s generally captured during World War II after the defeat of France in 1940, and the Germans used them on secondary fronts, not on the main fronts. But there is some pictures showing them on the Eastern Front, so information is varied at that. In game, it has 400 hit points, which is very good for tier 4 vehicles. How much does a regular B1 have? Let's see. B1. Yeah, it has 20 more hit points than the standard B1. But when the B1 has the turtle upgraded, they have the same amount of hit points. It has 340 horsepower engine, which makes this. It has an okay acceleration, and it can accelerate to a top speed of 30 kilometers an hour. Traverse speed is very good, 45 degrees a second, and that's above average for the mediums. And the armor is 60 in the front, 60 at the side, and little less, 55 at the rear. Or of course on top there's only 20 millimeters. Which makes this thing vulnerable to artillery fire due to the thin top armor and its relatively large profile. The other problem is the sides are huge and is a huge target for TDs, and if they hit you square on like this, they are probably going to penetrate. During World War II, actually, this was a weak spot. If you fire in here, you will go right into the engine. In North tanks, the weak spot is in front here, a 40mm weak spot on the driver compartments. So if you're facing this from the front, shoot it here, and you will probably penetrate. The turret is 46 all round, but it has bits of spaced armor in the front, so I would go for the sides. Not from the front, I should outside, but go for the sides or the commander's cupola. Also the large roll wheels on main roll wheels on each side to detrack it. This tank is very good for angling, so if you angle it like this, and also if you move back and forth, they're going to be much harder to hit you or your weak spots. Angling, they're going to ricochet. I had side scraped with this before and saw the result later. The third traverse is a very good 44 degrees a second, so if you turn both hull and turret, you can get almost 90 degrees, actually 89 degrees of traverse in total. No, this is a very weak cannon, or it has a very small caliber. The rate of fire is phenomenally good, only 2.5 second reload time. Now the penetration is not so very good, so you have to shoot quite a lot of ACPR, but especially when you meet hetzers, and when you meet hetzers you can penetrate them from the front with APCR, notwithstanding AP. And I don't use high explosive because there's not a lot of tanks that thin armor. They don't do a lot more damage than the regular AP either at 52, so why would bother? It's no use really. It is quite accurate, and it has a very good 1.1 second aiming time. Well, equipment fit, I haven't an equipment set yet, but I would go for improved ventilation because it helps the entire crew. Maybe heavy spooliner could be idea. I don't know about the I haven't have my ammo rack knocked out yet, but you can see it as an option. But it is extremely cheap. Only 14 credits per shot for the standard AP, and for APCR it's 800 a shot. But I mean, it is quite a good money maker. So if you're just firing AP, expect to get for a good battle, if you win, 10,000 credits per battle or more. Or close, maybe it's closer to 17,000 or 15, because well, it's a good moneymaker. Crew, they aren't at 100% yet. I haven't any other. I have the tank crew for the lava, but there's 2 radio operators here, so just taking you up from the bottom up, because I don't have another radio operator heavy tank crew member. So I just stuck with the old one and gave them and trained them to 75%, and they're doing very well actually. It is, you don't need a 100% crew in this tank. It is very stable. But skills for the commander, I would have gone for maybe mentor, maybe recon. Jack of all trades is very good. Not Sixth Sense because it is quite a huge target. Eagle Eye if you use that, but if you having a new crew from the bottom up, you can choose Mentor. Recon will help your view range, but Jack of all trades I choose because you have the weak spot in the front, and if you're shot there, your driver will be knocked out, and you will move slower, so Jack of all trades will help you replace the driver. For the driver I would go, you don't need clutch braking. It is very good aiming, so you don't need smooth ride. Maybe off-road driving, controlled impact, maybe, but it doesn't go, it can be chosen, but I would just go for repairs. And the same for the 2 radio operators, I would just go for repairs because it's a heavy tank. You tend to do that. I have placed consumables on mine. I don't usually do that with tier 4 tanks, but this is a premium, so I took it on this one. You can't buy it anymore in the premium shop or in the in-game tech tree, but it is available on special occasions. I got mine from a bonus code from a friend, so that's how I got it. But it was removed because of the introduction in February in 2012, so since then it hasn't been available. But yeah, it is not exceptionally rare. It is quite a lot of them out there actually. So do you expect to see this thing on the battlefield? Shoot it in a normal weak spot. That's really all for now. Thanks for watching. Keep your cannon keep your cannon loaded, your ammo dry, and I will see you on the battlefield. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like the video.